Hey guys, and welcome to part 3 of Project Reaper's trial and error. Let's try to find something new, make something different exhaust plan. Here's what I've got so far. I don't get it. Why the crazy looking headers? Okay, so the reason for the crazy looking headers is simple. The 180 degree headers, they put the exhaust pulses in a more linear fashion, so that way the engine sounds a little bit more like a flat plane crank instead of a cross plane crank. And you know, that's something you guys can YouTube search is exactly how that works. So why don't you just have the exhaust cutout just dump straight under the car like normal people? And why the stupid exit? Why you gotta have the little center exit coming through the bumper? It's stupid. Okay, so the reason I didn't just dump the exhaust cutouts just underneath the car, straight off the cutout like most people do, and the reason that I have the ridiculous looking center exit through the bumper and stuff like that, that's not cosmetic. That's not just for looks. I have an actual function and plan for that type of setup, and that is because once I start doing hardcore track racing on the road course, I'm going to be building a flat floor and a rear diffuser, so I need the exhaust tucked up out of the way as high as possible so that way I can run the flat floor and the rear diffuser. So that's the reason for the crazy looking center exit. Okay, let me stop everybody right here for just a quick second. The old school setup that I had, being the long tube headers with just a short extension and a 45-degree turn down, no cats, no muffler, what I call my drag race setup, was actually a better exhaust system than what I have in the terms of it was lighter and it made more horsepower. So then why don't you just keep that? Well, I would kind of love to keep that. I really enjoyed that setup. I actually ran that setup for many, many years. But the problem is I want to compete at LS Fest on the road course, and unfortunately the road course does have a decibel level, meaning there is like a sound ordinance for your exhaust. So I had to quieten Reaper down a little bit in order to run on that, and I didn't want it to be quiet full time. That is hence the cutout setup. And like I said, the reason that they both run back to the tip, whether you're going through the cutout or not, is so that way I can run my flat floor, my diffuser, and nothing's in the way. I'm not blowing exhaust gases, you know, in between the frame and the under tray and things like that. So yeah, there's a plan behind all this. It's not just for looks. I can't wait to get started on this flat floor build. I think that you guys will really enjoy that. All right, guys, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. But listen, stay tuned because very, very soon I'm going to be throwing the coilovers on Reaper. I'm pretty sure everyone noticed the fact that Reaper looked like she had a lift kit. That's pretty much because that's the stock suspension, and I've done a lot of weight reduction. So it actually raised the car the more weight that I took out of the car. So yeah, so coilovers going on soon. We're going to slam that baby down, give her some more handling, and a little bit better stance. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Hey guys, and welcome to part 3 of Reaper's. Alright guys, so the crazy looking headers are what they call 180-degree headers. Just YouTube search. That's not for looks. That is... Shit, I have my hat around backwards. Okay, the old setup being long tube headers and then nothing but a short extension and guys will really enjoy that. So anyways, back to the show.